These homeowners are ready to sell.
What a better way to sell your home than to have a home inspector come.
But their brand new house is looking more like a fixer-upper.
There's literally standing water, probably 4 to 6 inches of it.
We're going to fix the problems.
Ew, that's just gross.
And we'll do it under $7 grand to get them top dollar next. One of the reasons people buy new houses is so they don't have lots of problems. Jeffrey and Linda are homeowners. That was their plan. Unfortunately, this house of just 3 years old has tons of issues. This modern split-level home was the perfect bachelor pad when Jeffrey Wallace moved in. But a single life didn't last long.
So I met Linda, and now we're kind of taking a look at selling it because we want to pick out something together.
These lovebirds are ready to start a family and get top dollar from the sale of this house.
This is a brand new house, but we're noticing some problems that really don't belong in such a new home.
Like the silent nuisance collecting under the house.
I've got water in the crawl space.
Jeff, it's a big moment. You're selling the bachelor pad.
It's got to go.
It's got to go. You got a new wife and starting a new life. That's cool.
Yeah, can we have a moment?
Yeah, seriously, I'm starting to cry. The house is only 3 years old, but you got some serious issues.
Yeah, we've got water in the crawl space.
Yeah, that's bad.
It sounds bad, doesn't it? Scary. We've got some cracks in the ceiling above the kitchen that I'm a little concerned about whether the foundation is shifting.
Right on. Linda, any concerns that you have?
Yeah, loose faucets in the master bath, as well as drainage problems in the shower.
That's not good. Let's go take a look, shall we?
It's like a feng shui home that's not feng anymore.
Yeah. Next, we check out a problem that could scare off a potential buyer. A CrawlSpace masquerading as a swimming pool. Steve, before we take off, we gotta check out Jeffrey's main concern with the house. He says there's some standing water underneath. Of course, we're at the entryway for that, and I nominate you to go down there.
I thought we were friends.
Get down there, man! Come on! You're the house detective.
All right, I guess I could do my job.
Detective.
There's definitely some moisture. I would go even beyond moisture. There's literally standing water, probably 4 to 6 inches of it.
Oh boy.
Given the fact that we're in the middle of summer,
That shouldn't be there.
it shouldn't be there. So I'm going to recommend that you call a moisture control specialist. There's a couple things they could do. They could put in some additional drainage, kind of channel that water around. They could put in a liner, a pump, and possibly some mechanical ventilation. Because if that's allowed to sit, it's going to cause big problems down the line, and it's certainly a big red flag to any buyer.
So, Steve, you're saying this is probably the big priority for a fix?
This is one of them for sure.
With the inspection complete, Linda and Jeff get some priorities that may help boost the selling price. Here's what Linda and Jeffrey want to do. Install a new sump pump. Cut down moisture in the crawl space with an ultra water repellent liner. It's time to rock, and everyone's dressed for the party. Jeff, Linda, you guys well rested?
Yes, we
Because
are.
work day has arrived.
Let's get started.
Yeah, you guys ready to get down?
We are.
Our first priority, drying out the wet crawl space. We call in drainage expert David Carney and his crew. They're going to first get rid of all the water in the crawl space. Jeffrey and Linda want to install a crawl space liner to prevent vapor and moisture rising up into their house. Most people use Visqueen. It's a black plastic liner. But David has something better.
This is 20 mil product. It's polyethylene. It's 7 layers of high density and low density. It's a blend.
Can I fondle it?
Oh, absolutely.
Feels beautiful.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you just basically lay this down.
We lay it down. It has a nylon cord that runs through it, so it gives it strength. It won't tear. It gets laid out. These guys measure the crawl space, and they lay it out, and they run it up the foundation wall and seal it to the wall. And they use a caulking material, so it's a tight seal.
Nice. Dave, I got to ask you, I've always wanted to join the Blue Man Group. You got one of these suits for me?
Well, I think we might have one. Yeah,
Awesome.
No problem.
You can tell what the professional is. Look, he's suited up. I barely have like this thing around my shoe. While I'm off to a slow start, David's team leaps into action. I got the greatest balance in the world, by the way. Here's the plan. We're going to make this crawl space drier than Death Valley. First, the crew will dig a trench, insert a perforated pipe, and backfill it with gravel. Then, a new sump pump will suck out any groundwater. Finally, the entire space will get encapsulated with a new plastic liner. The team has already started by digging a trench down below. And in goes the perforated drain pipe. Now the trench is backfilled with gravel.
I'm like a bulldozer. There you go. Yeah!
So the next step is to?
Next step is to replace this pump. Let's crawl over to it. Yeah. This guy just wasn't doing the job, so this whole... Yeah.
That looks like a vomit bucket.
I'm telling you. Yeah, not something you'd want to taste.
No,
for sure.
no. I'll give you $10 if you do, though.
Well, I don't think so.
That thrashed pump is out of here. Next, the entire ground is sealed with a liner. This liner is way stronger than black plastic, commonly called visqueen. This new liner is a 7-layer sandwich of high and low density polyethylene, reinforced with polyester cord, and is treated with a finish that protects against mold and mildew.
You know, Dave, I gotta say, this would make a great breakdancing surface.
Well, I'll tell you, Mike, I think our guys are like that.
Back under the house, we put in a mega sump pump system.
So what's the deal with this bucket here? Why all the holes in the bucket?
Yeah, that's so the water can flow into that system really well and get pumped out of there.
Yeah. Is
So
that
we-
gonna stay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we've got the pump around here.
Yeah, I'll get it.
That's a cast iron pump, and it sits right at the base of that.
Basically, the pump will suck out all the water that flows through the trench pipe.
Put the lid right on top.
It's like pieces of a puzzle all fitting together.
It is.
Well, good work, Dave.
Well, thank you, Mike.
What do you say we go see some fresh air?
Oh, man.
From the belly of the house, 2 men who look like little blue pills. Jeff, Linda, we came, we saw, we cleaned your water from underneath your house. It's all done.
Awesome.
All right.
Yeah.
So aside from the outfits, you guys did what? Install the sump pump.
We got your sump pump replaced. We got a brand new sump pump in there. We got proper trenching so the water flows to the sump pump. And we got a nice 20 mil liner that goes across the soil and it's sealed to the foundation. Keeps all that moisture down.
It's so clean, I recommend you guys have a nice romantic dinner down there tonight.
This is going to add a tremendous value to Jeff and Linda's home. It's going to protect, on average, about $80,000 to $100,000 in materials.
That's a serious return on investment. Our work at Jeffrey and Linda's is done. Here's what everything cost. New CrawlSpace liner. New trench drain and sump pump. Drain clog repair. New window screen. Loose faucet and cabinet repair. And circuit panel cover installation. Total cost, $6,685.
Jeff, Linda, the workday is done. You guys did a great job today.
Woo!
I would estimate that we accomplished your goals. I'd say this house is probably increased in value like $300,000, $400,000.
That's great news to us.